Every morning starts the same. An alarm buzzes, you reach for your phone, and almost without thinking, you check your bank balance. That little number quietly tells you if today will feel comfortable, stressful, or just ordinary. But have you ever wondered where that number actually comes from? Or why it seems like some people can grow theirs effortlessly, while others are stuck chasing it forever? Most of us never think about this because we've been trained to trust it blindly, to accept it as reality. You work, you get paid, and money appears. Fair, right? Simple. Earn, receive, repeat. But money doesn't sit where you think it does. The moment it lands in your account, it starts moving, multiplying, working in ways most people never notice. Banks don't just store money like some vault full of cash. They use it, they leverage it, they lend it to someone else, and that loan generates profit. Profit that rarely, if ever, makes its way back to you. You earn a tiny interest, they earn massive returns. That's not greed, it's design. A system built to reward those who understand it. Zoom out a little. Banks aren't just dealing with ordinary people. They deal with governments. Entire nations borrow money, sometimes trillions, and banks earn interest just for facilitating it. This borrowed money doesn't even exist physically. It's created digitally, out of thin air. And the system doesn't care about fairness. Debt becomes the engine of modern finance, quietly pumping the economy forward, while most people never stop to realize how it works. Then there's inflation. It creeps in slowly, almost imperceptibly. Prices rise, your savings by a little less every year. Yet assets, stocks, real estate, businesses often rise faster than inflation. Guess who owns most of those assets? The wealthy. People who understand that money isn't meant to sit. People who deploy it, borrow against it, and use the system to grow wealth quietly, legally, without triggering taxes in ways that most people could only dream of. Meanwhile, the average person saves cash and watches it slowly erode in value. Invisible, silent, unnoticed. That's the power of systems most of us never see. Think about it this way. Schools teach us to work hard, to earn, to budget. They don't teach us how money earns money. They don't teach leverage, structure, or systems, and that gap changes everything. One person who understands the rules can get exponentially ahead, while the majority remains stuck in a cycle of effort that never quite reaches freedom. It's not a conspiracy, it's just the way the system was built, and it's incredibly efficient at rewarding knowledge and punishing ignorance. Now imagine a single day in this system. You deposit your paycheck. It doesn't sit idle. It gets lent to someone buying a car, starting a business, or investing in real estate. That money multiplies, circulates, and generates more money, while you earn a few cents in interest. Then the system charges fees, manages risk, and slowly grows the wealth of those who already own assets. Meanwhile, you're just trying to keep up with rent, bills, and groceries. The gap widens, often silently, often unnoticed, until one day it's obvious. Some people never seem to struggle, while others struggle constantly. And yet, despite all this, most people still trust the system. They save, they work hard, and they hope that following the rules will lead to security. But the rules were never designed to give everyone the same chance. The rules were designed to keep money moving efficiently, to reward those who understand leverage and system design, and to leave everyone else in a perpetual loop of effort with minimal growth. It's subtle, elegant, and powerful, and that's why it's so invisible. Now consider the psychological side. Humans naturally focus on effort. We value hard work because it's tangible. You can see it, feel it, measure it. But understanding systems requires patience, observation, and strategic thinking, skills that are rarely taught in schools. People end up working harder for less, while those who master systems leverage them effortlessly. The difference isn't intelligence, luck, or morality, it's knowledge, and that knowledge isn't widely shared. Once you notice the pattern, the way you view money changes entirely.
I can't take this
it's no longer
anymore.
Personal, it's mechanical.
This report
it's a
is
structure
ridiculous.
You can learn to operate.
Out
that
you
shift
go!
is profound. You start seeing where opportunities hide, where leverage exists, and where value is silently growing without being obvious. Money is no longer something you earn, it's something you direct. You become the operator of a system most people don't even realize exists.
Time is
final
like the
point.
ocean.
This system
It
doesn't
moves
hate you. It doesn't
relentlessly
punish
forward,
effort, and it doesn't
indifferent
reward
to our
luck.
wishes.
It simply rewards knowledge. Understanding the invisible flow of money, understanding leverage, understanding asset growth versus cash erosion, that's what sets the wealthy apart. Once you grasp it, you're no longer just participating in the economy, you're navigating it with
Time
awareness,
really is
precision,
money.
and strategy.
Look at all those
The real
coins.
question isn't whether the system is fair. The real question is what you will do now that you see it clearly. Will you keep running on the treadmill, following the rules you were taught? Or will you step off, understand the machine, and start using it to grow wealth intentionally? Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Money stops being just a number. It becomes a tool, a language, a system. And the moment you understand it, your entire perspective changes.